Peace and blessings. This is Depressed Composition. Okay. Um, I am currently in my room looking around, and I feel like I need to probably wash more clothes. What I basically did was pretty much wrapped it all up in a dirty cover. As it is, I already cleaned one. I'm going to be in the process of cleaning another. So I'm going to have to wash the blanket that I had for quite a while. And I put some clothes inside of it, and that's how I've been washing my clothes as of late. So I had to keep dragging laundry baskets down the steps, especially this new one that I had. And it's not as junky as of late, even though it looks like that. This one, I was tired of lugging it down the steps, so I had to find another way to benefit myself and not hurt my back and everything. The results from the election, I'm hurt, I'm devastated, but at the end of the day, it was all just a show. It was planned, and that's how I feel about it. There's no way wrapped around it. I made a video prior to this one, and I just didn't like how it came out because I felt so angry. But then again, it was like I'm still angry at how the results came out. And at the end of the day, he's their president. He's definitely not mine. I will come to terms with the fact that he will be the president of the United States. That he just won't be my president. That's it. That's all I have to say about that. It was one hell of a show. The news, the media, they did what they had to do to make it one hell of a debacle. But at the end of the day, I'm still going to feel American, even though I don't feel as American as of late with all the things that have been happening. The shooting in Orlando, the shootings in the protests that's really driving our country to become so divided. As of right now, to the people who are protesting this evening, get home safe. Don't let them, break down your spirit, because this is the year where we have said enough is enough. It's time to cut the bull because of the fact that we need to capitalize on our brand, how we feel about ourselves, and we need to create our own branch. So many things are being, taken away from us. So many things are being, shut down because we started it. And we just cannot let that happen. I just can't let that go down. I remember last year, I did a live stream on Ustream. And I remember that day when Freddie Gray, after Freddie Gray's death, the protest at Mondawmin, the protest at the uprising at Mondawmin, the uprising at with Frederick Douglass High School students. Mind you, high school students. Now, I am quite close because if you were to get on, if you live in Baltimore, if you were to get on the 13 and you would head straight down to Coppin State, you would be able to go through Coppin just to get to Mondawmin. And here's one way. So you can go straight through to where the library is and the James Weldon Johnson Auditorium. You go straight through. You're on the quad, the Toss Center, and oh God, I'm just gonna say the Hill building too. I'm just gonna say the hillbilly. I think that's what I was trying to say. I think I know what I'm talking about. But you can walk down, and then once you walk down, you're getting straight to the place where you can get your lunch and your ID, and then you can go straight from there. You can head straight to their new PE center, the gym, and then to my old high school, Coppin, the Coppin Academy. That's what they want to be called. What the hell ever. And then once you go through that way, you're heading straight to the part where Target is, and that's how you can get to Montgomery Mall. But to that point, I think the 7-Eleven that they talk about is where the buses go. And they closed off not only that, but the subway station had shut that down because of the uprising. And I remember that day having to do a live stream with helicopters swirling around looking for people who were involved in the uprising. All because we had enough. Even the shooting with Alton Sterling and Terrence Crutcher and Philando Castile, and it's just way too much. It has to end at some point. But the way we see our country, how divided we are, I don't think there is no end. I've sat here and tried to stay busy doing shop swell and all that. It's still not enough, because I'm still hearing his name, and they just met today. They never met before, Barack Obama and Trump. And it's, he wants this to be, Obama definitely wants this to be a rather peaceful situation with this fool, this imbecile as his successor. I don't know what lies ahead, but I know that I will be okay with the fact that I can say that he is not my president. He is their president. He's not mine. He will never be my president. I've come to terms that he will be the president within 2 months. He just won't be mine. To people who voted, thank you for your input on the country. To people who didn't vote it, including myself, understand our reasons. This was just a big Hollywood production. It wasn't an election. It was a production based on two people that have controversial situations, incidents. It's just way too much. So please understand our situation when we say we didn't vote because it was just too painful to see how this election would turn out. And now we saw how it turned out. At this point, I'm not moving out of the country. I'm not going to Canada, Mexico, even though I did post in Facebook that I was going to probably pack my bags and get a passport and get on up out of here. But it's like, why? Romney didn't run me out of my country. McCain didn't run me out of my country. Bush didn't run me out of my country. So what's the point? My advice to everyone who can take something for you is take this time to create your brand and capitalize any way possible. Don't you let them assholes tell you how to not capitalize on your brand, on your future. Create a whole new way to look at life. Create paths that you know can help you in the long run. And when you can be able to retire on a good potluck system, then you can definitely say that I did what I did, and I'm definitely proud about it. I'm gonna prepare myself to get ready to watch the Ravens game. Ooh, I don't even know why I want to watch the Ravens game, but I'll watch it. Peace and blessings, and stay safe. Stay safe. That's it.